Eggplant Parmesan, layers of tomato sauce, melted mozzarella cheese, and slices of breaded and fried eggplant. Except, in Italy you're much more likely to find it made without all that breading, which is more of an Italian-American innovation. I love it both ways, but if I'm being completely honest, it's the version without breading that I love the most. Instead of being dense and heavy with breadcrumbs, the Italian version is silky, sweet, and juicy, a marriage of some of summer's best produce. Success lies in using the very best ingredients you can find. For the eggplant, that means young ones in mid to late summer, before their seeds grow large and the flavor becomes bitter. And that's really the key here. All those tricks like pre-salting the eggplant, they're not really necessary when the eggplant itself is so good. Just slice it about 1/4 inch thick and fry it in oil. I like to use olive oil, or you can use a combination of olive and vegetable oil to save money, but the olive gives it a great flavor. And yes, they do soak up a good deal of that oil, but less than they would with the breading, and frankly, that's partly what makes it so good. When the eggplant is golden on both sides, transfer it to clean paper towels to drain, and season it with salt while it's still hot so that the salt sticks on. After that, it's just a matter of building the dish up in layers in a baking dish. First eggplant, then some great homemade tomato sauce, and finally pieces of fresh mozzarella cheese. Speaking of that mozzarella, I like the fresh kind, even though it exudes some water into the dish. I'm willing to accept that in exchange for its really clean, fresh dairy flavor. Herbs like basil and oregano add another layer of flavor. Keep going till you get to the top. Then bake it until bubbling and browned all over, and let it rest to absorb some of its juices before digging in. And in case you're wondering, the Parmesan part doesn't really mean it has Parmesan cheese, though you can add it if you'd like to.